Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. So in this video, we're going to plug in some more autoresponder emails into our list. The more emails we got plugged in, the more money we're going to make. So I would definitely recommend that you guys plug in some emails before you start sending some traffic to it. All right. So what we're going to do in this video is I want to show you guys how to get some swipe emails. So swipe emails rock. These are basically pre-written emails that are done for you that you can basically swipe. They're already made. All you got to do is copy and paste them. So let me show you how easy this is. What I want you to do is head on over to the marketplace, click the marketplace link, and then go down to where it says Home and Garden. And of course, I'm here at clickbank.com if you didn't notice that already. So we're here at ClickBank. I went to Home and Garden. Now we're going to look for our product that we're going to promote, right? So our main product that we're going to promote is this one right here, Doggy Dan's Online Dog Trainer. This is a membership. They sign up for $1 and I could potentially make $97 a sale. Right? Because it's a membership, people pay like, I don't remember exactly, but I think it's like $47 a month. And I'm guessing the average person stays on for at least 2 to 3 months or maybe more. And we get that money. So what we're going to do here, let's go ahead and look at the text here in the description. Sometimes they'll put in their affiliate page right in here. That's what we want to find. We want to find their affiliate page. Now you'll notice this Doggy Dan one doesn't have any links right in the description. No big deal. This one up here, the My Shed Plans, do you see how they have their affiliate page right here? So if we go to that link, let me show you. I'm going to go to it. That is going to take me to their affiliate page. So that's what we want to find for the Doggy Dan one. Since they don't mention it here, it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and click on the Doggy Dan Online Dog Trainer site. That'll take me to their sales page. So what I want you guys to do is just look for an affiliate section link anywhere. See if they got any pages for affiliates. Sometimes they may have it up at the top, or sometimes they got it buried all the way down at the bottom. So I scroll down to the bottom and you'll notice here they got this little link that says affiliates. That's what I want you guys to click, affiliates. So go ahead and click on that. All right, so now we're at his affiliate page. And all right, so now we're at the affiliate section. So what I recommend doing is watching this video, and you'll definitely want to sign up to get the affiliate updates. Once you sign up, you'll have access to more affiliate tools, more like pre-written emails, updates, and lots of good stuff. So definitely worth doing. Sign up to this, get on the list. Okay. And then also, like, sometimes you might have to sign up to the list here in order to get access to the swipe emails. Okay. So if you don't see any links for swipe emails or affiliate tools here, then you'll probably want to sign up onto the list first, check on the other side, check to see if they send you any emails with access to all that. All right. Now this guy in particular, he's actually got a link right up on the top that says affiliate tools. And if you go down here, you'll notice he's got a lot of great stuff here. He's got articles that are already done. He's got 5 free dog training videos. He's got more free video giveaways. He's got free audio and email swipes for the free audio that you could use. So all of these things are things that you could plug into your autoresponder, right? So let's just, even the articles, you could try grabbing some of those articles and, plug it into Aweber. So let's just try grabbing one of these. I'm going to go to where it says 5 free dog training videos. We'll go to that. And let's go down. So scroll down a little bit more. So look, you see this? Emails. See this? Top dog training tip number 1. Keep your dog out of the kitchen. Perfect. So that could be the subject line, right? And now for our subject line, we could just say the subject line, keep your dog out of the kitchen, right? That could work. Or we could just reword that, say something a little bit different, but that's cool with me. Let's go back to it. He says on this page, you probably want to read on this page first to make sure that you could integrate the links in right and make sure that all this stuff is working properly. So yeah, I would definitely make sure that everything's working cool. So read through this and he'll explain how to plug this all in. But let's just scroll down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab this text, okay? So let's grab it. And I'm going to copy that right there. Let's go back to Aweber. And then right here, we're going to delete all this. I'm going to paste that in here. We're going to select it all, and we could change the font size, make sure that the font size is the same that we're doing before. I believe I did size 14 font. Hopefully I don't have Alzheimer's and didn't screw that up, but I think 14 font was correct. Now, the next thing I like to do is I like to just, space things out a little bit here so it's a little bit easier to read. So we'll make this like that. All right. All right, so check this out, you guys. All I did was I just went through that email and I just spaced things out a little bit so it's a little easier to read. And then next, right down here, we've got the links. You're just going to want to make sure to plug in your own links to this, right? So check the affiliate page here. And he's mentioning how you can plug in your own link. He says, remember, insert in your affiliate link to each email. So you'd want to read through this to make sure you're doing that right, okay? Because otherwise, it's not going to be your link, and that would be a bad thing. All right, then next what we can do, we could even sign this by Dylan. Perfect. And then let's just go to save, then we'll go to next. All right. So now that this is a second email, when we go to click the next button, it's going to take us to this screen. And for every other email that you do, it's going to take you back to this screen. So this is really important stuff. So by default here, do you see how it sets the interval? This is saying like how long do you want to wait before you send this email out? Now by default, this thing is sent to 999 days after the previous. We don't want to make people wait 3 years until they see this email, right? Because again, what's going to happen right now if I leave this as is, as soon as people opt into the list, they'll see that first email immediately. But then they would have to wait 3 years until they see this, right? So we definitely want to change that. Now, the reason why they set this at 999 is because, this is the first email. They want to make sure that we get things set up first before we actually go live. So they're trying to do us a favor here. But what I'd recommend doing is let's just set this to 1 day. Okay. So, and just a pro tip, you guys, just so you know, during the first week or so, I usually send my emails out every single day. I send my email out so if I'm doing like a 7-day sequence, I send out 7 emails in a row, like, 1 day after the next. Okay. So I send emails out, every day. And the reason why I do that is because as soon as people opt into your list, they're very, very motivated. They're very, very likely to buy. And the longer you make them to wait, the chances are they're going to basically go buy someone else's product. So, they're as hot as they're ever going to be. So I recommend in the beginning that you send emails out 1 day after the next. And, then after the first week or two, then I start to usually spread my emails out a little more, and I'll do it like every 2 to 3 days. I'll send an email. But for that first week, I'm on it. I send emails out 1 day after the next. Okay. So we're going to leave this to 1. Okay. All right. So the next, you got the send window. Let's turn this thing on. So when do you want to send out emails? So I know earlier I said that I send emails out every day, but that's not entirely true. I only send emails out Monday through Friday. So I don't send emails out on the weekend. And I do that for a few reasons. Number one, I've found that on the weekend, my open rates are usually pretty bad. People just aren't as likely to open up the emails on the weekend because they're out partying, they're out having barbecues, they're hanging out with their kids, they're doing stuff on the weekends, right? And so not only do people, not as likely to open things on the weekends, which means that if you're sending an important email on the weekend, chances are they won't see it. Because by the time they jump onto their computer on Monday, your email may be buried on like the 4th page, buried underneath a lot of junk, and they won't see it. So that's one of the reasons why I don't send emails out on the weekend, because people are much less likely to open it, and I don't want my important emails to get buried. Also, I do it as a courtesy to give people a break. So that way I'm literally not hammering them every single day with emails, so they have a break on the weekend. And then when Monday comes around, they can, expect my emails. And then, on the weekend, I give them a break. So again, there's a few, those are the 2 main reasons why I do it. So I'm just going to go to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, you might be wondering right now, If I say not to send out an email on Saturday or Sunday, does that mean that, let's say, for example, I got an email that would have gone out on Saturday. Does that mean that email doesn't get sent to them? No. So here's the way it works. So let's say, for example, that someone signed up to my list on Monday. Well, if they signed up on Monday, then that means they'd get that first email with the link to the free report on Monday. Then they would get the second email on Tuesday, then the third email on Wednesday, the fourth email on Thursday, the fifth email on Friday. Then there wouldn't be any emails on Saturday and Sunday. Then the sixth email would be on Monday. The seventh email would be on Tuesday, etc. So if you uncheck Saturday and Sunday, it just delays the next email, right? So if I'm going to send like I said, the sixth or seventh email, that would just get delayed and then it would pick back up on Monday. All right. So let me give you another example. If someone signed up to my list on Thursday, they'd get the first email on Thursday, the second email on Friday, then they would get the third email on Monday, right? Because it would delay it on Saturday and Sunday, and then it would send that to them on Monday. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So next you've got the start time and end time. And this is important. All right. Because again, you want to make sure that you send your emails out at the peak time. If I send my email out, let's say at 9 p.m. to 12 midnight, right? What's going to happen? Well, what's going to happen is nobody's even going to see my email because most people are going to bed at that time. And then they would never see my email because by the time they wake up, they're going to get a ton of new emails and mine's going to be buried on the second or third page and they won't see it. So that's why you want to make sure that you send your emails out at the peak time. So that way, when they jump on your computer, your email is going to be on top above everyone else's and has a very good chance of getting opened. Okay. So you might be wondering, what is the peak time? So what I like to do is I like to send out emails first thing in the morning to people. So by the time that they, log on at say 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., my email is going to be right at the top. So this time right here is really good. A lot of times I'll do stuff like this, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That way, if somebody, it jumps on their computer at 6:30, mine's going to be right at the top. Now, another time that's really good, and this is the one I'm going to roll with, is this time right here. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Not that many people are waking up at 5 a.m. And even if they do wake up at 5 a.m., chances are they're taking a shower, they're going for a walk, they're eating breakfast, and then they might check their computer, before they head off for work, right? A lot of people check their email first thing in the morning. So 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. is really a peak time, and this thing works really well for me. All right, so next you got this box right here. Send messages based on each subscriber's local time. Very important. I'd recommend putting a check in that. If you don't put a check in this, what's going to happen is it's going to send this email out at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. my time. Well, here's the thing. If I'm over on the, West Coast and a lot of my subscribers are on, or in Australia, 6 a.m. my time is probably like 10 at night in Australia. So they would never see that email and it would get buried, right? So I want to make sure to send this at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. wherever their time zone is. So if they're in Australia, it's going to send it at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on their time. Or if they're on the East Coast, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. their time, okay? Really, really important to do this. Because again, if it's like 7 a.m. here on the West Coast, it may be a completely different time zone wherever they're at. Okay. And if I send an email and they receive it at like 1 in the morning, they're not ever going to see it. Okay. So next, do you want to apply these days and times to all messages? Well, yeah, if you already got a whole bunch of messages plugged in and, instead of manually going to each email and telling it not to send on Sunday and Saturday and to send on these times, if you don't want to do it manually, hey, just click this. And it will do this for all of your emails. Now, since I only got one other email in here, which gets sent out immediately, it doesn't really matter. But if I had 100 emails plugged in here already, you bet I would hit this. So that way I didn't have to go to all of those and uncheck Saturday and Sunday for it. Okay. Next, click tracking. We definitely want to track the clicks to find out who's opening our emails, how many opens we're getting, and all that stuff. So go ahead and click save and exit. And there you go. If you guys look down below, now we just plugged in that email. Keep your dog out of the kitchen. We could try sending a test email. We can click that to see what that email looks like to make sure it didn't break any links. This is telling us that we're only going to send this email Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So if somebody signs up on Friday, they'll immediately get this email. Then they'll get this one on Monday, then the next one on Tuesday, etc. Right? This thing's telling you it's going to send this email one day after it sends this one. So the very next day. It's got 0 spam scores, so that's cool. And this is telling us that nobody's opened this email yet because we haven't sent it, right? So that's how you plug in those swipe emails. Now, what I would encourage you guys to do is to go back over to the affiliate page and grab all these other emails. So look, there's dog training tip number 2. I would plug this email in and I would grab this text, plug that in, and make sure to switch this out with your affiliate link. I think there's a special link you want to use to make sure you get credited for this, okay? Then I'd do, this one. Then I'd do this one. Then I'd do this one. And maybe I'd grab like 2 or 3 more emails, plug those in. And then after like a week and a half of promoting this guy's stuff, then I would probably promote some other dog stuff. So just so you guys know my formula, I'll usually, I'll promote one product for the first week and promote one product for the first week. And if people don't buy it after the first week, move on, then you could start promoting other stuff. Because if they don't buy it after the first week, chances are they're not ever going to buy it, right? If after 7 different emails, they still don't want to buy it, just give them something else. Maybe they'll buy something else, okay? So, and again, our emails that we're doing, I don't do like, super promotional, hurry up and buy emails. The emails that we're doing is going to be good content, right? These emails are going to have really great, videos, great free tips, and that stuff. So we like to do lots of content, helpful stuff. And at the bottom of the emails, we got links for our affiliate link, right? So just so you know, right? So yeah, what I encourage you guys to do right now is go ahead, grab some other swipe emails, plug those in. I recommend doing at least 7 emails. If you could do more, great. The more emails you got in, the more money you're going to make. So at least do 7. If you could do more like 14, 15 or more, even better. And again, the first week, you could be promoting the Doggy Dan thing. The next few days, you could promote the Kingdom of Pets. A few days after that, you can promote like dog leashes, dog toys, etc. So that about wraps up this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.